What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Larry, and this is Larry's Geeky World. Let's open, in this case, build some toys. Welcome. It is October 4th, 2025, and we are reaching the home stretch of this Wing Zero build. Now, I may have to go back and look at the last time we built this, because after that stream, a little incident happened. What's up, John? How's it going, John? How you doing? Like I was about to say, during the last build stream, somehow I nipped off or broke off somehow the left side of his little antenna thing. I still have it. It's in the bag. It's nice and clean. I didn't see any stress marks on it. So at some point, I'll get to putting that back on and fixing it once I get the proper glue. But we are not working on that part today. We are going to finish the wings, the pack, and we are going to attempt to complete this tonight, even though I have to get up really early in the morning, because we are going to the Ohio Renaissance Festival for my girlfriend's birthday. And we do this every year, so every year in October, around this weekend, we go down, and actually tomorrow is her birthday, so in case she's watching, happy birthday, hon. So we're going to get back into this. So we left off, we finished our massive wing here. You see what chat's talking about. John, building a Halloween-themed HG Calibarn. Nice. I'm not familiar with that mech. Then again, like after Gundam X, I was like, yeah, I don't know. She may be watching. I have no idea. She usually does watch. She's in the other room. She might be doing something else, trying to get stuff ready for tomorrow. We have to get up really, really early. Nice, man. Definitely send me those pics for that custom kit that you're making. It'd be really cool to see. All right, I'm like looking at something. I think I like something on my phone popping up. What the hell? No, let's get some background music. I feel like this helps a bit. Yeah, here we go. What about this one? Nah, I don't like that one. That's what I use for the title. Yeah, let's do this one. I think we normally do this one. I just have to remember to when I end the stream to make sure I turn that off. I always leave it on. So I gotta make sure I fix that. But we are on to what part is this? I've lost track. I have to look at my stuff to make sure what part are we on this Gundam kit. Let's see. Let me go bring up. I don't remember what part we're on. This is part 7. Jeez, we've done 7 videos just dedicated. Just dedicated to this build. So this is part 7. I have to make sure I update the description later. But welcome all who is, if this is first time joining, please, if you like what I do here, every Saturday we get on and we try to do, normally it's either action figure unboxings, something I got in the week or the week before or whatever, and then other times we try to fill it out when I have nothing to continue on building model kit of some kind. This is actually the first series we're doing with the builds, so I don't have any other kits laying around to work on. So after this build, who knows when we'll get back to another one or not, whenever that will happen. Obviously I will actually start a whole different series instead of just linking it all into my Let's Open Some Toys. Maybe we'll do a different night for this if we continue with the build or some kind of hobby crafting type of content. I do have a lot of oversized miniatures I would love to get back into painting, so maybe that will also be part of it. If anyone has any ideas of a title for this kind of show, instead of like my Let's Open Some Toys, instead of having it being an offshoot of that, have it being its own thing, or has to revolve all around either building model kits or painting miniatures or any other kind of hobby thing. Maybe I'll get into building dioramas at some point. I don't know. It depends on what my time looks like and if I end up enjoying doing it, because I have missed building these types of things. I might go back to high grade though. Master grade is very intensive. I think the high grade ones I could at least do multiple kits and probably I could do one kit from the show. So we'll see how that works out. But again, if you do like what I do here, if you've seen any, please go back, look at some of my other videos. I would love to get back into actual reviews, but I don't have time to do all that extra production. Live streams are here. I'm in your face. I think I prefer that kind of go, besides the whole actual recording of reviews. I don't seem to get a lot of views on that. My shorts seem to get a lot more views, and I will get back to that. I promise. It's been super crazy, and hopefully I'll have a whole bunch recorded by the end of this week and set up and scheduled. But anyway, let's get back to this. We are now on the second large wing. Like I said, if you do enjoy what I do here, please hit that like and subscribe with notifications whenever I do decide to go live. And just hang out. And we like to talk about some geeky stuff from time to time. Movies. I will have to get guests on here at some point. So if I feel like it's valuable, maybe I'll try to get some other people on. I have other ideas for shows, just getting things timed and people available. For lack of a better word. Alright, so we're working on this second set of wings. We are going to start. It's kind of confusing because I don't know if this is the actual page I need to be on or not. I don't think it is. Nope, this is where we're at. They're now on display. Alright, we're on. To get these pieces snipped off. I am somehow looking at these wrong. Am I on this page or not? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why these are all confusing me today. Okay, this is where the left wing starts. It's on right here in this spot. So we're going with C9, C19. Let it be. Right into it. I'm gonna try not cut myself and break other pieces. Got my little sanding tools and stuff out here somewhere. A little planer. Look at these nubs. Weird spots. Get a little closer with this piece. I really like these little clipper pieces here. And also, if you're new, don't be shy. Hop into the chat. I will be looking at it occasionally, trying to answer if you have any questions. This isn't really an ask me anything type of thing, but, you know, I like to get to know my audience, and I like them to get to know me a little bit. If you notice anything from the title sequence, if you caught the title sequence or any other things, I'm a huge Power Ranger collector, even though I haven't bought anything Power Rangers in the last, I don't know, several years at this point. Where's my music? Oh, I'm already on it. There it is. See, I'm like looking for it right here in front of me. John says painting her based on Sally. Paint her based on Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, that'd be cool. Hand painting. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Says we tried a new white and black primer on the Caliburn, and I might have thinned it too much. Well, you know, the best thing about paint, you can always just, you know, redo it. I mean, then again, if you haven't looked at my ID page, I did post a while back my first attempt at painting some of those Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid miniatures. And, I mean, it didn't turn out too bad. I wish I had an actual silver paint, you know, acrylic paint for them, for the Morpher and the Sword, but I think it turned out right. Especially for the Zed. There's a lot I need to clean up on him. He did not turn out as good as I would have liked him to. Gotta make sure I'm putting these pieces on right. That goes in there. Alright, where are my wings? Sort of, you're all about the same. And it's like really boring if I can't get it on the screen. That's better. Alright, clean up some of these little rough edges. Yeah. See that maybe. Seeing this in the right spot. But that's where it goes. 1, 1. It's such a weird order. I mean, they look mostly the same, but they're not. Now, I heard priming in black is usually, I think a lot of people who paint miniatures are liking to, like, priming it in black first. I always, you know, was taught to prime everything in white. But they do make for an interesting and very clean result. a friend of mine who does Warhammer miniatures showed me some of the stuff he does. He even said to prime it in black. So I may attempt it. I primed everything in white before, so. And that will be something I'll love to get into, but after I get some kind of protective mat so I don't ruin this nice, neo leatherette desk mat. Now, just an FYI, I am not like a master at any of this. I am learning as I go. Trying to pick up some new skills. I mean, that's why I started doing the YouTube channel. I wanted to teach myself how to edit and, be a bit better on camera. The first time I had like a project in school where I had to be on camera, I was so nervous. And no one was really going to see it except for the kids in class. That was like junior high, 7th grade science. I was so nervous. I already felt like a dork then. I didn't want anyone to see that. And I gotta keep remembering, Larry. Trim on camera. Now, I would use an X-Acto knife, but I'm afraid I just don't want to try to accidentally cut my hand. Four wheels here. I think I'll put a poll up at some point. If anyone can come up with some cool title ideas for like a hobby show where I go live and we do where I go and like your paint miniatures or build other kits instead of just having it on this. Maybe I should do a separate show, or maybe I should just swap back and forth and just have it still the same night. But I don't think everyone who watches my channel wants to. When they see this, maybe they're only into this, and they're not really into the action figure unboxings, 1/12 scale action figures, and that's fine. All is welcome, as long as you're all respectful to one another. And helpful to one another. We've got enough crap. We don't need to add more to it. Okay. Number 6. See, I started cutting number 6 off. Sorry I'm so quiet. I don't really have anything much to say. I am on vacation this week, so I will say that. So I should have plenty of time to do other stuff. Maybe go live later on in the week. There was news, I think it was yesterday from Four Horsemen Studios that they just got their shipment of Jersey Devils in for the pre-orders. So they started getting those to be packed up and shipped out to customers. So I'm excited for that. I know my girlfriend really is because it may show up a little bit after her birthday, but hey, it's close. She's really into those cryptids and stuff, so. Oh, John says, I'm waiting for the paint to dry on the left arm before I move on to the feet and right leg. Dude, I am so looking forward to seeing when that's complete. Actually, you know what? Yep, you sent me a photo. Oh, dude. Okay. I may have to. Dude, we're gonna have to like go live together, and we're gonna have to chit chat one day. We'll do a show together if you're up for that, John. Because I want to start showing some of this stuff on here. I think it'd be cool. Cool, man. I like. Are you using like a metallic paint? And John says, "Happy birthday, Chaos." But John, are you using like a metallic paint on this? It looks so shiny. What kind of paint do you use? Or are those just like? Because I have some metallic Gundam markers. But I'm sure they're dried out at this point. I haven't used them in so long. But yeah, that's cool, man. Can't wait to see the rest of it. Oh. Chaos says thank you. And as I leave Instagram, FC apparently scored against the New York Red Bulls tonight over in New York. I don't know what the score is right now. I'm not keeping track. Here I am, like, doing this off camera. Sanding down some of these nubs. I used a splash, but I also did paint in metallic yellow, mixed green and blue makeup powder. Ooh, in metallic white. Okay, well, it looks really cool. But if you're interested, we'll talk like on Instagram, message back and forth, and we'll see about if you're interested in doing a live chit chat on camera and kind of go through some stuff. We'll get some stuff set up and talk about this hobby and other things we're into, and I think it would be fun if you're up to that. Obviously, I'm just trying to come up with ideas. I mean, me and my girlfriend might actually end up doing a show. We just haven't thought about what it would be. Probably more of a conversation type of show. Because I feel those types of streams or shows go a lot better. Well, I can't even talk. Okay, I'm sanding it again off camera. Okay, so that part is next page. Of course, all this is in Japanese, or at least mostly in Japanese. You can't read barely any of this. Okay, next part, big old wing. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get the wings done. We'll get the back done, but the last video we'll do. Like I said, I do have to go to bed early tonight, a little early tonight, so we can get up super early, so we can start heading to the Ohio Renaissance Festival. And if you're in this kind of area, you know where I'm talking about. It's over in Waynesville, Ohio. And I don't remember what year they're on. But we've gone, shoot, I don't know how many different times now. I've done lost track of time on it. Chaos, can you remember how many years we've gone to the Ohio Renaissance Festival? We go at least once a year. I know COVID we didn't end up going, so that was a good year too. We weren't able to go. She says 4. 4. So this will be the 5th time. So we have a good time. That's right. You do only have 4 of them, don't you? I thought there might have been a year we forgot. Yeah. Okay, dude. We'll maybe I'll talk you into it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still trying to come up with ideas for other kind of shows. I mean, like I said, with my work schedule, usually I'm so tired after work. It takes a lot of energy for me to even get up and do stuff on the weekends, even when I'm off. You know, like me being on vacation. The last all summer, I've been doing so many different projects around the house. I'm still working on a bit of a video tour, pre-recorded thing, showing me and my girlfriend's collection, or all together, just all over the place. Okay. This, yeah, I got it all cleaned up. Not feeling anything. Nope, I almost got a shield. I have 1 shield from my childhood. Okay. That's why. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go standard at this spot here. So trying to drive me go crazy. Yep, that's her tradition. Every time we go down to the Renaissance Festival, she gets a wooden shield. Sometimes it's already painted. Most times she gets it and she wants to paint it herself. So. Or color it in herself, depending on what she's using. Okay, so there's that part. C14. I'm actually thinking about maybe I can talk my brother into doing a live stream show with me or some kind of. We are twins, but he's not much of a collector as much as I am. He collects one thing and it's pretty much done at this point. I mean, he has a larger house than I do, and he's more worried about space danger, and he's got all the room in the world compared to what I have. Let's see. All right. So C14. That goes. Yeah, okay. There that is. C2. C7. Yeah, getting up a lot cleaner. I got a little bit of a mid here. Weird angle. Gotta get that off of here. Feel the metal file helps me get these off a lot easier. And again, if I just use the little X-Acto knife, probably could just slice it right off. Perfect time to eat dinner as I wait for paint to dry. Yeah, as long as you make sure you get all that paint off your hands, man. Well, if it's non-toxic, then I guess it doesn't really matter. Then again, you're probably more professional than I am. You probably, got all the gloves. I mean, I don't mind getting a little bit of paint on my hands. Again, just as long as I can actually get it off easily. See, that's what I thought. I figured you'd be the guy who wears gloves. I should have when I first started painting those miniatures. I had so much paint on my hands. I'm gonna think of it. I don't think I have any kind of gloves for that. I may have to make sure I go down and stop. Hey, did you end up going to Hobby Lobby? I know you sent me a message about it. So you missed something. I'll have to bring out the message again. I'm still trying to think of what my next project will be after this thing is done. Besides figuring out where everything else is going. That needs C2, that needs C7. We had Taco Mac for dinner tonight, actually, since you spoke about starting to have dinner. We normally do Taco Mac on, Tuesdays. Yeah, I was looking for the Mega Master Grade Banshee Ova, but they didn't have it in stock. Oh man, that sucks. They had a bunch of new high-grade kits over at our Michaels. I don't remember which ones. I mean, they had one 144 scale. They had a bunch of Gundam wing Gundams. They had a tall geese, but I prefer the 100 scale opposed to the 144. But I could have sworn that the 144 scales were a lot smaller back in the day. I was willing to return to 3.0 Granddaddy in exchange for it. Taco machine. You need to make sure you pay attention to the spell check, sweetheart. Love you anyway. Yes, John. And John was teaching Andrew how to cook. Trying to get him to be more independent. Okay. So this. Is that right? I don't know if I did that right now. Nope, that can't be right. It has to be right. No, but that does. That looks right. That's the one. There we go. Make sure I get these all lined up. There we go. That worked. We are looking at C1, which is all the way up here. Again, what you see me doing is not a necessary step, but well, look nice and clean. I suggest, unless you're really good at getting the stuff trimmed off with X-Acto knife or with the nippers right off the bat. I gotten lucky before. You want them really fit nice and snug. Make sure these ends get shaved off real well. Do your kits. Build them the way you want to. Hell, I know some people customize them real crazy, like different bits and pieces. Modify other kits. I mean, I caught some videos on Instagram Reels. Some guy doing some crazy, like making his own panel lines and changing up pieces to use a different pack from a different kit. It's like, I don't have that kind of bravery to even attempt something like that. I know I screwed that up. C8. I don't know how washed out that's coming up on here. Do I need to lower the light a little bit? You can see some detail. Oh, the white's really hard to see on here. There we go. I think I got it pretty smooth. I don't think it's like this slight little nip there. I want to smooth out. Nope, I need to get the other feather off. Oh, wait, that wasn't the right one. I cut the wrong one off. That was number 2. I didn't need that one. I was reading the wrong spot. Go to E9. Well, it didn't fit right. Okay, one of my screws was missing one of these 1 or 2 feathers anyway. Let's see. That's better. So many wings. Let's see. Last piece for seed 2. It's 13. Another empty screw. We're getting so close. After the backpack and the wings are done, the only thing I have left is the stand and the guns. And the beam sabers. The beam sabers aren't going to be anything. There's no construction on the beam sabers. You just clip off the hilts and then the blades from their own screws and just plug them in. Be like the easiest part of this whole build. That piece. Okay. Just plugs in like so. Alright, so got the left and the right wings completed. Now we're on to the pack. Now we'll have a way to attach it, the wings to the back of him. So here we go. Where are my J's? I think I just had to have these out. There they are. Because we get 2 sprues of J's. We'll start with one, doesn't really matter which. All have the same parts. So we're looking for, that's how they had the little exclamation point to say, make sure you're putting them in the right spot. A.19 off first though, which is the main back part. Just a reminder, if you like this kind of content, please feel free to put a like on this video. And if you're so interested, go check out some of my other live streams, my past live streams, or even other past content. I've got a lot. And, if you're so kind, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hang out with me. It really helps the channel grow. Like I said, I'm not really into this trying to make any money or anything. Just something I like to do. Get that cleaned up pretty good. J17. I need both J17s. Okay. So I will need both screws. J17. These would be the parts I really want to make sure I get as much of that little excess off as possible. Just so they will fit. Really well. one of our J17s. Now it says to make sure that it is the shortest. You want the most sticking out of the back as possible. I think is what it's trying to tell me. Or pretty much the tapered side. There we go. Yeah, like that. That way it's more flush. Like that. Let's see. Oh, they're just dropping everything. There that is. So we got our little back bit. We're doing here. We got J16, J18, J21. Came off pretty good. Just a little bit here on the end. Oh, that's way better. So J16, 18. Where's 18? Right there. Mm, 21. Now these. Okay, 16. Same. This. Yeah. Interesting lineup. So dinner done, back to painting. I had pork, pork adobo, ribs with a long grain rice. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Don't make me hungry again. I just ate. Right, there's that one. Let's go the other one. Which is another day 16, 18, and 22. Also, if anyone else is in here who collects mythic legions or cosmic legions or anything from Four Horsemen Studios, if you're not aware, we are 5 weeks away from Legions Con in November, starting the weekend, November 7th, 8th, and 9th in New Jersey. It'll be my first time going to New Jersey, and my girlfriend's as well. We just got our shirts in. She is super excited. I've not been to a convention since 2020, actually. For LexCon, before they shut everything down. I think it was 2020 or was it 2019? It might have been 2019. Where I got the DC Direct, the DC Collectibles, Batman the Animated Series Batmobile with the Batman, Robin, and Bat Signal light. I walked by that booth like 10 times before I finally pulled the trigger on it. We'll just take it off with this screw. So if anyone else is watching this going to Legions Con, besides my girlfriend and myself, we'll be super excited to meet everybody. I know I'm super excited for meeting the guys from Four Horsemen, Spiro Toys, Josh Brown of Josh Brown Customs. Can't wait to meet this guy, that guy, and a bunch of other people. Some of which I follow on YouTube and Instagram. And it's going to be a fun time. Even though I was not able to get the hotel for the con that the con is at, just a couple miles down the road from where we're staying. So we're really looking forward to the trip. And that's the part. We've got a lot of traveling to do at the end of October. The first trip I'm not too excited about. I think that's cleaned up enough. I did it right. I think I cleaned it up nice. Okay. I'm looking at that right. Yeah, there it goes. Wasn't sure if that needed to cover that or not. That makes more sense. This is a bit snugger compared to this one. I think I sand off a good chunk. Oh, kind of awkward there. What is that? G29. G29. Mike's shaking the damn desk. Let's see. All right. So that's most of the back tap. Okay. Read J19, 20, and G32. Let's go to G32. I gotta get all this nipped off. Two. J19 and 20. Try to make it work less shadow, so I turn off the main light in the room. I think it actually worked out quite a bit. Only have the overhead lights for the camera. That was a really good idea. Okay, using a cheese grater. This. Also need G30. I should have cut those both off too. That's the end of the G sprue, so that's nice and clean. I didn't even cut off the other J19 and 20 yet. Just in case, I probably should put the scale on there, and I didn't type that. But we're building today. I probably should edit that. That's better. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I totally forgot about putting that on there. I did all the time to type that in and didn't even decide to put that on. But that's the kit we're building today. And hopefully we'll at least get the main Gundam built. Then we'll work on... I was going to try to get it all done tonight, but we'll see how that works. There's still quite a bit of parts to go through. Like I initially thought, it probably would be, besides this stream, one other stream. But maybe I'll do an early stream where we'll finish the build later on this week. How does Wednesday sound? I think Wednesday evening. Sounds like a good time to... Oh no, wait. That's when I usually watch another stream. Shoot, I can't do it Wednesday evening. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You'll know when I'll go live again. If all fails, it'll be next Saturday when we finish off the Gundam. because I do not have any other figures on the way. So there won't be any let's open any toys type videos for a little bit, unless my Jersey Devil gets shipped out and already shows up. But I don't think it's going to. I know it's going to ship out soon, but I don't think it's going to arrive before Saturday. It does ship from New Jersey. That takes a few days. I know, Trish, you want me to open up your Godzilla Ultimates. Do you want to help me schedule those? Or do you want me to do an actual review, like a recorded thing? Where's the part? Oh, there it is, like right there in front of me. So we have all your Godzilla Ultimates just sitting here. Just do the Left Open Toys live stream. We're gonna go the old way, where I actually would film actual stuff. Okay, so let's put this like that. Okay, that gives us a little bit of range. They're not kind of included. I thought I did. Well, I guess you mean the live stream, because I haven't done a regular video review in so long. Well, I will have to set something up for that. Live stream 2 at a time because they are awake. Okay, we can do that. I just got to go back and make sure which ones or which waves, so I don't get them wrong. Put this into here. One part. The other arm. These are going to be for the larger wings. Okay. Alright, now it says to plug this in. Like hitting click fit. So cautious. I can get it to actually go. This thing has so many different articulation points. Let's see. I can't get this thing to click into this port. So let me do it. The keys want to bounce out. Struggles. There it goes. That's interesting. It's a nice tight fit in there. You're not gonna break off anytime soon. Okay, I'm gonna plug the wings in. Now, as you can see, I haven't done any other panel lines like I did on this one on any of the other wings. That will be. I will probably have that done off camera. So we'll go ahead and start plugging some of these in. So, do plan on getting those shorts recorded. I plan on getting have this thing fixed. We already got him so heavy he doesn't want to stand up. We'll get that taken care of. Plug this in. So many extra moving parts. It's so crazy. There we go. So that is the wing. Will he stand up now? Somewhat. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll do the base next. Let's go ahead. The base shouldn't take long. Or should we wait until do the base? You know what? We got the base and the guns and the shield still left to put together, and that is a lot. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Build is almost complete. We still got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pages. So let's go ahead and just get the display base. What do you think? Are we all in agreement? Do you want to get the display base built, or should we call it a night? My goal was to hopefully get this all built today. Or should we skip the display base and go straight to the weapon? We could always come back to the display base a little later, because it's not like the main component of the Gundam itself. What does everybody think? If I knew how to put up a poll, I would. I've not messed around with StreamYard enough to decide. The twin buster rifles. God, there's a lot of moving parts. What do you think, Trish? Should we just call it a night and come back later in the week and finish up the build? We'll do like a really long stream. I think that's what we'll do. We've already been on for an hour and 20 minutes, almost an hour and a half. And like I said, we do have to get up early tomorrow. What does everyone think? I think we will call it a night. So this is mostly practically complete. Only thing left now is the display base, well, fixing the antenna here, and his twin buster rifle and shield. And then we should be complete. So we will continue this either Saturday, if not earlier in the week, since I am on vacation. And we will go and we will complete this build. What does everyone say about that? Does it sound like a good idea? I think it's a great idea. So, I'm going to move the camera so I can see my beautiful, freshly haircutted face and all the hard work from last week. And yeah, I got the overrun sitting behind me with this camera. You see all the cool stuff I got behind me. Alright, well anyway, thank you everyone for joining me tonight on the channel for Let's Build, or Let's Open / or Build some toys in this case, on our part 7. I had to remember what part this was. I still need to fix that in the description. Good night, she says. Yes, because we need to get some sleep. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend. If you're just joining, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you watch this on the replay. If you enjoy what I do, don't feel like it's necessary to have to do that, but it does help me out, help out the channel grow a little bit. And we will be back later on. I don't know, maybe Tuesday. Probably some like late afternoon Tuesday. We'll get on and we'll complete this build. I don't know. I'll figure out time. I'll have it posted. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll have it set up early whenever I finally decide. Probably decide some point tomorrow or Monday. But we will complete our Wing Zero high build. Everyone have a great weekend. I will see you all in a few days probably. Let me get over here. I don't want to forget to do this. And everyone have a good night. Sleep tight. Have fun. Bye, guys.